Hi everyone, I'm the host of Arts Connect today, Kathy Chenna. I'm here with Tracy Schaefer with the Frantic Breeze Film Festival. Oh my gosh, she just came out of a 72-hour film competition. Yes. I cannot wait for you to tell me more about that. So tell us all about it. Who was involved? Who won? Okay, maybe don't tell us who won because we're going to find out later and see what some of these kids did and performed and everything else. So tell me.
Oh, it was frantic. It was, we had 11 teams surging through Port Moody for 3 days, 72 hours.
Yes.
We had, each of them had different Port Moody themes that they had to include in their films, and they were 4 to 7 minutes long. And I'm bewildered. We just finished the screening, and the films were incredible. And they are right now available on YouTube in full HD, and I would love it if everybody would just watch them and just understand. I was hoping that this would be a love letter to Port Moody. I wanted everyone to see how wonderful Port Moody is, and they really did a good job.
Oh, I can hear it all in your voice.
Yeah, and they were just fabulous.
How did you come up with the name, and why did you decide to do this in Port Moody?
Well, I'm from Port Moody. I live in Port Moody. I'm on the Arts and Culture Committee in Port Moody, so that's a no-brainer. But I've been in the film community for more than 20, almost 25 years. So I wanted, these contests exist all the time for young and new filmmakers to come out and to be able to just create a film in 3 days is a phenomenal task. And sometimes films that come out are amazing, and they can use it for their screeners. They can use it when they try to make contacts. So I knew it was out there, and I want to bring film to Port Moody. It is City of the Arts, and we need to have this, these filmmakers have to be seen. So many of them live in Port Moody.
Yes.
And we need to bring them out, and that was why. And Frantic, because insanity, and Breeze, because I have a secret wish in the back of my mind that we would just make something called Breeze, which is art is in the air kind of festival.
Yes, yes.
And that, that name came from Breeze, which was what that was going to be. And we ended up just going with the contest, but fingers crossed.
So was this, so Port Moody only students could apply?
No, we opened it up to everyone. The ultimate goal was to have people from Port Moody being able to see artists, filmmakers, making films.
Right.
And then also to have these films take place in Port Moody, about Port Moody, so that people from Port Moody can see themselves.
Yeah, oh, I
and
love that.
other people can see Port Moody for what it really is. And it's a beautiful city.
That's so great. So I'm looking forward to seeing, I think there was one called, Who is Bert Flynn?
That is, I believe that was the best of Port Moody.
Okay, okay.
And, well, best of using Port Moody as a backdrop kind of thing. And yeah, that couldn't be more Port Moody themed. I'm not going to give away the premise or anything like that, but Bert Flynn has a park named after him for a very, very good reason.
Yes,
so.
yes, he does. Yes, he does. I'm a Port Moodian as well, Tracy.
Yes, so you know Bert Flynn.
And I was not on Arts and Culture, but I was the president of the Port Moody Arts Center for a number of years. So
wow,
all about that. So I'm past president now. So, but this is a great idea and concept. And was this your first time doing this?
In Port Moody,
yes.
I've taken part as a participant in these kinds of contests before. I even directed a film once. It actually won an award, but it was a very difficult experience. We did it in 24 hours, and it was a science fiction. So we put like aluminum foil all over my bedroom walls and tried to do it this way. And I think we won Best Set Design, but yeah, it was very challenging.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So how many participants did you have?
We had 11 teams.
Yes. What does that mean? Like, and how, like, was that 20 people altogether? Was that 60? What did that look like?
You know what? This particular team that won, they, I believe, had 12, but we have no control over how many people participated. So some of the teams were really small.
Right, they could have had 2 or 3, and then up to the one that won had 11.
Yeah.
And we're gonna totally be showcasing them.
Yeah.
and hearing all about how excited they were and what they did. We're not going to unveil it yet, but I think that'll be great. We are actually we're going to cut to the winning team, and then we're going to talk about what they did right after this. So Tracy, this project sounded like it was very successful for you. You have not stopped smiling. So do you think you're going to bring it back again?
Yes, I don't have 100% control. This is something that the Port Moody City Council has to agree to fund, and that's really what made this special. Because I mean, I could probably do this contest on my own, but what made it special was that the city was behind it. The city supported it, and the filmmakers, they could come and they could shoot anywhere as long as they followed laws and bylaws and park bylaws.
Yes.
But they didn't have to feel like they had to move on if they saw people seeing them shoot, which is what happens for a lot of these films. So Port Moody has to agree to take us on, and I think we can do it again, and we'll be even more successful, I'm sure.
And is there anything else that we should know? I mean, outside of, tell us about the YouTube, so we can have our viewers go on that YouTube channel and watch all these amazing films that these 11 teams put together.
Yeah, you can go on YouTube. It's basically YouTube/Frantic Breeze. All of the films are there.
Okay,
we also
great.
have all the winners in a separate sort of stream. And hey, leave comments.
Yeah.
You know, let us know what you think.
Yes.
Maybe the judges didn't get it right. I didn't actually get to judge, and thank goodness, because they were very good films.
I know, right? I know.
But
That's fantastic.
yeah, it was. Tell us what you think.
These young adults, young kids put so much effort and enthusiasm and passion into their films. So it'd be really great for our viewers to have a look at their YouTube channel. I'm Kathy Chenna. Thanks so much for watching.